In Algebra 2, Section 7.1, we're dealing with graphing exponential functions. Now, you should be experts right now when we're dealing with graphing with exponents. I need to make sure to have my calculator handy. So we're going to make a table, just like we would. And we have x and y, and our work is 2x minus 1. So let's have a good option. Let's do our basics, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Plenty of space for work. You just plug it in. So 2 to the -2 minus 1 equals 2 to the -3 equals 2 to the, 1, 2 cubed, because that's negative, I put it on the bottom. This becomes 1/8. Then 2 to the -1 minus 1. So we're dealing, I'm going to change this around. I also want to deal with a whole bunch of negative numbers. So we can keep it -2, but 0 is still negative on top, so that's still a decimal. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is 1, 2, 3. And so we do 2 to the 1 minus 1, which is 2 to the 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. And then we do 2 to the 2 minus 1, which is 2 to the 1, which is just 2. Then 2 to the 3 minus 1, which is 2 to the 2nd, which is 4. So then we're going to do, let's do one more. Let's do 5. So again, I started with the -2, the basics, -2, -1, but I wanted to get a good, because I didn't want to get a whole bunch of decimals, I started making the numbers bigger. And I can choose whichever numbers I want. So 2, 5 minus 1 gives me 2 to the 4, which is 2 times 2, 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So So we're going to do -2 to the 1/8. -2 to the 1/8. 1, 1. Then 2, 2. Then 3, 4. Then 5, 16. The reason why I decided to jump to 5 is because I wanted you to see that when we're dealing with exponential functions, it slowly starts to go, because you're increasing exponentially, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, but then it starts getting bigger and bigger until once you get to 5 here, we all of a sudden go this way. So it's going to stay here. It'll stay in the positives, but it'll just increase drastically, and that's what exponential functions look like. It'll just drastically increase. So that's why I was creating a situation with that. So this is what your basic exponential function will look like. It'll start increasing at a curve, but then it'll just shoot up. So go ahead and pause and write this down. This is the only board because you're experts at doing tables by now. Just make sure you get that sudden increase or sudden decrease, because that is what makes exponential functions unique. Try page 455, number 3, 455, number 3, and I will see you in class.